Cherie Hanson here. I am called to talk to you today because I was having a lot of metaphors flying around in my head, kind of like those cabbage white caterpillars that are on my lavender. It's like messages, messages. I wanted to talk a little bit today about um, intention. One of the things that I'm very aware of as I am going through the last 13 months challenge of a failed hip is when you can't walk, when you can't, uh, you know, take actions that prove to yourself that you are worthy, that you are competent, that you deserve to be on the face of the earth, it kind of strips away that whole egoic way of living. It makes it so that you're left kind of naked in the desert or, in the Peruvian rainforest with leopards walking around and strange animals and noises. What is my shield in my life? What is it I use to protect myself in my life is usually ego driven. The ego likes to keep us in a place of worry scurry. Worry scurry is when, you have this surge of cortisol and adrenaline and anxiety, and so then you do something. And I've spent my whole life with that. If things were going sideways, I would clean out the refrigerator and the oven and the sheds and, mow the lawn and, I would just fix everything. As long as I could be moving through the anxiety, I felt like I was in control of it. Well, that's kind of funny now that I look back at it. What I've been left with in this last 13 months is the understanding that I have to live in intention. And intention means balance. I have to be in a place where the number one operating function that I'm looking for is my health. Is my body healthy? And that brings me down to goals such as, did I sleep? Did I sleep well? If I woke up during the night, my ability to just not bite into the apple of temptation of anxiety is very strong now. It's like, okay, I woke up, I'll go back to sleep, and I fall back to sleep. It's not a Wagnerian opera, like, oh my God, and the other thing that I am very happy with in terms of my reconditioning, the universe has taken me to this inward bound class of reconditioning. It's like, I don't want it. And I've learned that I have to constantly look for the good things I'm doing for myself. So you slept, that's great. That was a comfortable bed. When you woke up, the first thing you did was you talked to yourself about how full of gratitude you are about your your bed, your blankets, the fact you're in a warm, safe place. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And I think of it like, if you have awakened in the morning and it's chilly and your blankets have come off, you pull the blankets over yourself. And this is the same thing with gratitude. When you wake up in the morning, if you can pull the gratitude up to cover yourself with it, oh my God, look at how beautiful my life is. It's quiet here. This is a beautiful space to live in. I have a lovely neighborhood full of gold trees. So that's the first thing I do. I get in before the ego has time to start beating the crap out of me. Like you're just a gimpy old, you'll never, it's, bleh. No. I'm getting in there with gratitude first. The other thing that I am learning is to be so mindful of what I'm eating, because I think of it like if you're driving a mountain pass that's treacherous and there's snow and there's fog and there's side winds and you can't see in front of you, and there are these tunnels that go under the rock face, and this is a lot of times in life we hit a period like that. We all do, every one of us. It's like, what's happening? And if ego takes over, it's the same thing as if you got out a bottle of gin and put a straw in it. Like, I'm having a hard time, so let me handicap myself even further. Yes, I'm just going to beat the crap out of myself with my ego mind. Look at you. You don't do anything right. This is horrible. You're going to die 1,000 deaths. And so the intention of seeing when you're in a state that is challenging. It's a challenge. It's not easy. You didn't sign up for it. I don't want people I love to have mortality. What kind of story is this? This isn't my happy story. I don't want the economy to go up and down. That makes me very anxious. And why it makes me anxious is because I think of the economy as kind of like an umbrella that's just going to keep me covered and I'll never get rained on. Well, sorry, baby. Nothing is permanent. And if every time we hit that place where something changes and it's not permanent, we freak out, what we're doing is we're exhausting ourselves. So over time, I see that I'm building up intention to not react to things that are happening. And immediately, it's like, you're holding a poison snake. So many people that are like, there's a poison snake. And they'll be telling this story. This is horrendous about the poison snake and how it's going to bite them and they're going to have frothing fits and die in a minute. And I'm looking at them and going, put the snake down. Just drop it. And that's what my last year has been about, repeatedly, over and over and over again, is my ego is really trying to drag me into the underbrushes of despair, where it can rip my throat open and just have its way with me. No, I know that's the way the ego works. That's not the way I want to live. So it's constantly reconnecting with my higher self, with my sense of optimism, with my gratitude, with my joy in being alive, even when it's a challenge. So I can understand the purpose that I've been going through in the last year. In the last year, I have been stripped of my work addiction. I have been torn away from a very neurotic, sick society that makes no sense to me. And never has made sense to me, but now I don't even react to it. It's kind of like a nun being dropped down into Mardi Gras carnival or something, I'm just going, what are you doing? I don't understand. But now I'm not in that place. I just go, I understand. You see the world differently than I do, and you react to the world differently than I do. I appreciate that. So I thank you very much for watching my YouTube videos. I am extremely happy that my blog at CherieHanson.com has 75,380 subscribers now. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I use my own life and my own lessons as a way of helping other people as they go through their lessons, hoping to add add some guidance out of my stupid mistakes. You know, like all of the things that I did wrong for so many years. It's very steadying to other people. It's not like I was born, everything was chocolate pudding, and then I got the maraschino cherry on it. It's not like that. It is lesson after lesson. And what is that lesson? What am I being taught? What am I supposed to learn? The ultimate goal for me is for each of us to understand why we're on the earth. Everything else is irrelevant and a distraction. It's a carnival of 100,000 scarves flying in our faces. These don't matter. What does matter is, why were you born? Why are you here with your gifts and your amazing qualities? And look around and find that. And that's your compass. Thank you. If you want to have a life coaching session with me, I am coaching people all over the face of the earth now remotely. My channel and my psychic ability to read energy helps immensely because I can fly over you and envision what the central issue is that's blocking your growth and help you with that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.